never know.
You never knew.
I've been so fucking lucky and fortunate for there's no better word than lucky. Like, you know, just to have the body I have, that or the mind or just the parents or any of the things that are up to
The
chance.
people in your life, bro,
Everything that's
like
up to chance, you know, that, you know, we're just kind of they're gifts, you know? So it's like, man, it's really interesting to hear you talk about it. Why so one thing I want to say about therapy, and like I haven't done therapy yet, but everyone has a version of what you just said. Like not the brain spotting thing, but just like, dude, I got into therapy and you know, automatically like they walk out of it. It's how I am with meditation. They walked out of the other side of it and they're like, there's no doubt in my mind that this works. You know what I mean? So what do you think about why do you think it's wired in us as athletes? Because I have the same thing, or is it just an athlete thing? I think it might just be a societal thing, but it's probably about caring what other people think about you, which is a sickness a lot of humans, you know, develop. But I know when I think about therapy, I think of someone who, oh, you need therapy, you know, like even when I got into
yeah,
when I got in,
you're soft. You're
yeah,
soft.
or something's wrong, man. Oof, you know?
Yeah.
And I had that hurdle to get over when I started just going down this path of spirituality and like you know, when they say self-help books like on spirituality and happiness and power of now and things that guide you to live a better life. It was an interesting thing and I get the sense you had that same feeling. Or
Well,
you
it's just like the ego part of you gets in the way, and you're like, oh, I don't need a therapist. Like a therapist is gonna help me. Like, come on, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm way stronger than that. Like, I don't need this. And what you realize is it actually builds you up more. Like it takes the focus away from on, like you said, what everybody else thinks, to who do you believe that you are created to be. Like that's the perspective it puts. And like for me, like I talked about, like my anchor, you know, is faith based.
Mhm.
And so when I'm always kind of able to go back to that source each day and through the meditation or through my morning routine, and I'm like, God thinks of me this way and he loves me this much, like this is who I am, and I can then shine that onto everybody else. And
Mhm.
like that's the goal, right? Every day for me.
Mhm.
And the extra with the baseball comes with it. And so that stuff, it just helps me really connect with that true Dansby every day by doing these kinds of like activities and meditations and things like that. And it's like every day I'm not that every day is a freaking great day, but I'm at least giving myself a chance.
You ready?